didn't like. I had so many books. I had so many books, and this is the only one that I have left. I lost a lot of stuff, new stuff, old stuff, and it's just like when God say travel light, travel light. I made a lot of mistakes, but God gave me grace. But it was my out of everything that I've lost, I wanted my books because it's like God, I wrote all my notes. I had the scriptures I had, but also as you learn it and you live it, and once you see it, you can't unlearn it. I mean, I know where to go back to get everything back. God will bring it back up, but really tied it in my heart, like everything that God has shown me and taught me, and having me come back to the book today, like there's gonna be some other stuff that I'm going to do videos on, but I want to read this, and it's so important why First Thessalonians 4:11 should be a part of your life. Live quietly, allow God, and it's gonna take time, so be patient and kind with you and gentle with you. Have the fruits of the spirit with yourself. But you should be quiet and silent, because as you build and as God is elevating you, and as God is preparing you, equipping you with his knowledge, his wisdom, his teachings, his ways, his plans for your life, and his will for your life, you're going to have to be quiet, because people aren't going to like you. Once you choose God's side, people aren't going to like you. Things are going to come against you. And because you are who you are, especially with me, like I share a lot. And God, over time, because he knew, I'm so thankful for his mercy and his grace and his patience. If anything, his patience. Because you got to be quiet in this season. You can't share everything. And I know you think people have the best for you. Certain people don't. But as you lay your cross down, as you start walking with God and wanting him, the best advice I can tell anybody right now is to stay quiet on what God shows you, the visions, the dreams, how Joseph wanted to just share the good news, and it may not be for that appointed time, but you never know what can come with it once you share it. But I want to read this. So Luke 14:26. If anyone comes to me and does not hate their father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, even their own life, such a person cannot be my disciple. I've done all that. I've done all that. I've hated. But that's not the part that I want to get. I'm just reading down. And whoever does not carry their cross and follow me cannot be my disciple. Suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it? For if you lay the foundation and are not able to finish it, everyone who sees it will ridicule you, saying this person began to build and wasn't able to finish. That is Luke 14:26 through 30. And I want you to just look at your life. And I think the reason why I wrote that one down, because like there has been so much pain and trauma with family. For the first verse with 26, if you do not hate your mother and your father, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, even their own life, such a person cannot be my disciple. Like, sometimes the trauma that's within us is why we share so much. And as God started building me up, I started realizing if I don't talk and I hold things in, it's going to bother me, and so I won't become a ticking time bomb. So the root of the issue is, and this is why some of us, like, if you like to talk, go to writing. I hated my mother and my father for things that they done. Even my brother, sisters too. But yet, God will heal you from all that. God will heal you from all that. Will you be willing to carry your cross? Will you be willing to carry your cross and follow Jesus? If you can't do that, you cannot be a disciple. Are you willing to lay your life down the way that Jesus laid his life down for you and become the version that God wants you to be? Suppose one of you wants to build a tower. God will give you visions and dreams of things that's beyond us. And it's like, God, oh, you get excited like Joseph, and you want to just share it with the whole world. Like, oh my God, okay, who can I share this with? Oh, we go in partnership together. You hear your people talk. But one thing I'm realizing lately, the devil will say something that's familiar to what God showed you, and that makes you talk. And once that makes you talk, have you ever noticed that things start being delayed in your life? Because once that happens, they start praying against you because they were praying on you. So who is in your circle that you know that they're not walking with God? Do not share nothing with somebody that you know is not walking with God. They know about God, but yeah, they don't, their life not living it like how we both have options and choices. We have free will to do what we want to do. And if their life is not like that, don't share. Keep it, God, if you're giving me a vision and dream, help me, prepare me, equip me. Because if you share it and it don't happen, people are going to laugh and talk about you, saying this person began to build and wasn't able to finish it. How many of us done started some stuff and didn't finish? Or we done started some stuff and because we talked too much, or we started it and now we can't finish it because life circumstances. This is why you shouldn't plan stuff. That's why this year, no New Year's resolution, there was nothing that I planned. God, I'm just going with the flow. I'm going with the flow of God. I'm not planning anything anymore. And that's how I came into this year. I'm not planning anything because God, it's not going to go my way. It's going to go your way though, not my way. So God, as you heal the things that I hated, and you're showing and revealing to me what I do hate, help me to pick up my cross and carry it to follow you, to become all that you need me to become. Help me to finish everything that I start. God, don't let me speak beforehand and it don't come to pass to where I'm getting mad at you because you showed me something. I'm getting pissed off. But if God is showing us something, ask God, why are you showing me this? Are you showing me to start right now, or is it for something later? Because the vision sometimes be years later, not right now, not months later, not weeks later, but years later. God, can you show me what you want me to do in the meantime while I prepare? Work on my heart, work on my mind, because the foundation needs to be off of you. I don't want people saying that she always starting something and she cannot finish it. Yeah, you give your enemy something to laugh about. Nah. I'm gonna learn my lesson. I learned a few lessons. I've been laughed, I've been mocked, still am, but you know what? I trust in God, because one thing that I do know, people may see me in this, what looks like the same position, but I'm not where they're still at. I'm not where I used to be at. So our situations may look the same, but they're different. I got God on my side, and it's not about having material things. It's not having. Now, one thing that I am finishing is my relationship with God. If I have done anything else, that's the greatest place. Like this song, What a God. God, if the highest place that I reach is at your feet, I'm happy. Not the things that I have accomplished, but if the highest place I reach is at your feet, I've done it all. If your glory is the best thing that I've seen, I've done it all. Like just being in your presence, because if I don't finish something in the world, I'm finishing strong with my relationship with you. If you don't do anything else and I have to continue to go through a life of struggling, not because I'm choosing it, but because I'm choosing you. Paul was in jail. Everybody went through something. Nobody had no easy life walking with Jesus. And I don't think Paul would have took that. Like, almost from killing people, he had the right passion, just wrong direction. But yet, once he met Jesus, he didn't care about being in jail, being a slave for God. He didn't care the prosecution he had to go through. He surrendered his life. He know what he's done. He know what he deserved. But yet, God showed him mercy and grace. So God, in this season, as you're healing our hearts from things our mother and our father did, things that we hate, and as we continue to go into the world, there are things that God's going to show us that we continue to hate. But no matter what, I'm carrying my cross. You're carrying your cross. God, we're not starting or saying and speaking beforehand. If you show us, we keep it silent. Help us to work with our hands diligently, be impactful to the world, love one another, keep you first in all things. work on being the best mother, father, the husbands, the wives, the women, and the men that we are in you before anything else. You are going to be the foundation that we stand on. And in this season, we're finishing everything that we start. First Thessalonians 4:11. We're going to live that private life and allow you to work in us and through us in every circumstance, every storm, every situation. Because as long as we got you, you're going to calm the storm. You're going to give us peace. You're going to give us protection. You're going to keep us in your hedge of protection. You're going to embrace us with your love. You're going to embrace us, God, when we get weak. You're going to give us strength like never before. So, God, we trust you. Help us carry our cross and to see you more and more and discover you every day, because once you get us out of one situation in one season and as you elevate us, God, trouble is still going to be there, worries, things are still going to be there, but help us to stay at the position of Mary at your feet. Let us not get beside ourselves in anything. Let us finish everything with you.